Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Leia, and I am super nervous and excited with this new podcast that we are doing with DOPStv. This is gonna be actually quite cool. Cooled? See, told you I was nervous. Cooled. That was lovely, Leia. Fantastic. And today, to grace our first ever podcast episode, our pilot is Iman Azman.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
How are you?
I am good, and I am so glad to have met you, have given this opportunity to meet you and talk to you in person.
Thank you.
Because, well, obviously we have heard a lot about you.
Good things, I hope.
Good things,
Okay.
Alhamdulillah. Yes, good things. What gets me is that there's 7 years difference between the two of us, and
That's not a lot when you think about it.
it is a lot. You
It
mentioned
is.
yourself. I was in standard 1 when you were born, so. But that's the thing, you know. I mean, like, if you look at it that way, of course,
Yeah.
it's an obvious and it's like really vast difference there. But when I speak to you, you don't. You know, I don't know. I feel that I could learn more from you than you can from me, kind
Oh,
of thing.
mashallah, not
I
at
don't know.
all. There's so
No.
much I can learn from you.
Oh, well, see that. I think that adds to the allure. You know, when you know that you can have a conversation lah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
instead of just listening to somebody go on and on and on and on and on, which I'm about to do. So I'm gonna throw it to you.
Okay.
I would like to know a little bit more about Iman Azman now. Okay, what I know is you are 28 years old. You are married, and you
Yes.
have been married for the last 3 years. Now I
Yes.
want a little bit more background.
Okay.
So where were you born?
Okay.
How heavy were you when you were born?
Oh my.
Did your hair, were you born with a full head of hair or bald like me?
I was super kerinting. I had
Oh,
nagging
mashallah.
hair growing up. And so I'm the eldest of 4 children.
Yeah, see, that's the
Yes.
connector there.
High
All right,
five.
high five.
2 girls and 2 boys.
Lovely.
I don't know how my parents planned it, but we turned out girl, boy, girl, boy.
Lovely.
Yes,
Mashallah.
and my sister Amal and I, we have the same birthday.
Wow.
She's born on the same date as me 6 years later.
Wow.
So something I could not return. It was a gift that I could not return.
yeah.
But yeah, alhamdulillah. Really good childhood. Like I said, I had curly hair. I was this like little ball of energy jumping off the walls all the time. We grew up primarily in the KL area, and then in high school we moved to Ampang
Okay.
because my parents wanted to give us more of like an Islamic education.
Mashallah.
So I went to Sekolah Islam Adni in
Wow.
Ampang. It has a big blue roof. If anybody lives in Ampang, I think they know what I'm talking about.
Or if anybody's been driving
On
past
the
Ampang.
MRR2, I think they know.
Alright,
Yeah.
okay.
And then after high school, I had a really good time. It was a very small school, so everybody knew everybody else. And then after high school, I went to do my foundation at Sunway for a year, and then I went to Canada. So I was in Canada for 6 years. I studied there for 4 years, and then I worked for 2.
Wow.
And then I came back because I wanted to get married.
Oh,
Yeah.
why that cringe? Okay, if you're listening to this, there was a bit of a cringe. Like,
cringe?
why can't you get married?
Well-
why? I would have loved to, have that as a reason to come home.
I suppose, but I think I really loved my time in Canada. I think I grew up there because when you're a university student, that's when you become who you are. I think you're
Okay.
growing into the adult that you're going to become. You're
Alright.
surrounding yourself with influential people that will make a mark on you for
yeah.
like years to
So
come.
that's the moment of adulting, lah.
Correct. Yeah.
Hashtag that,
Hashtag,
right?
yeah. So I think I kind of like built my little Canadian village. I was very comfortable. And then I actually met my husband there. We were
Ah.
both Malaysian students that
Of course.
had to travel halfway
Okay.
across the world to meet each other in Canada.
Aww.
Yeah, which
Do
is
you know,
quite
once
cute.
upon a time, that would have been like the ideal love story,
Is
you
it?
know? And then you tell your kids, we met. But then now, like, that happens a lot
It
now.
does. I think a
Yeah.
lot of people meet their future spouse to be in university.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like that's when you're becoming who.
Exactly.
the person
Well,
you are.
you finally figure out what it is that you want.
Yeah.
Or what you like.
Yeah.
Or what you want to work towards, kind of
Exactly.
thing. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, in university, you spent 6 years there. Okay. So what were you studying? I mean, what was your
My major?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had always known that I wanted to go to Canada ever since I was a little girl. Canada specifically, to this specific school, which is Carleton University.
Okay.
To do a journalism degree.
Ah.
Because I'm a bit of a makcik chit-chat. Like, I love to talk. You can never get me to shut up.
This is fantastic. I'm loving that you're here for the first show. It's awesome.
My dad actually works for TNB. So one of his jobs was to find universities and then give local students scholarships and then send them off. So every weekend I would go with him to like university fairs and then get brochures and be like, oh my God, so many white people. Like, like all their paraphernalia. Give me your brochures.
Okay.
So I think I was about 7 or 8, and I went with him to a Canadian fair. And the first booth I saw was Carleton's booth. And this lady was so lovely. She talked to me as if I was an adult. She gave me the pamphlet, and she's like, "We'll see you there soon."
Wow.
And I was hooked. And like, since then, like in in high school, I was like, I'm gonna go to Canada. I'm gonna go to Ottawa. That's it. And I only applied to one university.
And you got in?
And I got in.
The rest is history. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, okay, when you came back, all right, you wanted to get married, which is lovely. Alhamdulillah, actually,
Yeah,
I mean, it's not an easy feat nowadays.
It's not.
Apparently.
It's not.
So, and you did. And then, okay, so how did, from journalism, and now, okay, because I really want to ask you about your social media. And for starters, how did you get from a journalism major, because my mother is a journalist. Yeah, she was a journalist for 26 years of my life. 24 years of my life, 26 years in as a whole. And the discipline between journalism and whatever it is that we have on social media right now, it's quite different. You know what I mean? It's the way they tell the story, the way they write and everything. So how did you get from there to, well, I hate to put you in a category, but influencer status.
I really hate that word.
I know.
Add that to the things of words I hate. I love writing ever since I was young. It was something that I really enjoyed doing. Now when I read back like my old notebooks and whatever, I cringe because it's like, oh my God, it's horrible. But I'm 12. What do you expect? So I think what I really learned from my time in journalism was how to become a better writer. Just the little tidbits that my professor would teach me that really helped me in my writing. I think it also helped me speak better. It gave me better confidence. There's so many qualities that you can learn in journalism school that you can bring on to your life. They're like good qualities to have. So I think how that kind of brought me into social media is maybe the writing experience that I could bring. I think I can tell stories in a slightly different way, maybe give people a different perspective that they never thought of. And I think that's just, I think that is what makes me a little bit different to your typical quote unquote influencer.
Right.
If you look through my Instagram, you'll notice I don't do a lot of endorsements. I don't work with brands and like be like, oh, buy this foundation or this lipstick's awesome. If I genuinely enjoy something that someone sent to me, I will share it because I enjoy it and I think it will bring value to someone's life.
Right.
But I typically don't. And a trick that, and see, I feel bad when a brand sometimes emails like, oh, can we send you something? I don't want to say no because I don't want to talk about your product. So what I do is I tell them that I'm ridiculously expensive. And then they don't come back. And it's not because I want them to like pay me a lot of money. It's just because I'm like, I don't want them to send me stuff.
And it's actually the nicer way, It's like as opposed to I don't like your product or I don't want to try your product.
Correct.
It's maybe you can afford me kind of thing. It's always.
I don't know if I'm painting in the right light, but it's just.
No, I think it's fine.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's fine. On a business level, I suppose, it is fine. I think that's okay.
I think it's a nicer way than saying no.
Yeah, exactly. A flat out no. And
And
please leave me alone. Kind of thing. It's a nicer, more politically correct way of turning somebody down. That's brilliant. Okay, so now from a journalism major to social media, as somebody with your background, close family. I'm guessing the way you speak about your family is, I get the vibe that you guys are close. You know, I mean, despite you saying, the gift that I can't give back.
I love her. She's still around.
Yeah. Okay. So now, you've got I noticed from your tone of voice that you're close knit family, journalism major. You spent some time abroad, married your schoolmate lah.
Schoolmate.
Yeah,
We didn't go to the
university
same
mate.
school, though.
Okay, university mate.
We went to
University mate.
rival universities.
Oh, you went to you went to rival university.
In the same town, yeah.
Okay, all right. So
It was a cross-town love.
oh,
My school's better, by the way.
of
Just FYI.
course, and that's gonna go on
Yeah.
all the way until your 50th anniversary.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
I love you. What do you get on your 50th? Huh? Gold. What? Diamond.
Oh, well, we can say diamond.
Yeah. So yeah.
yeah.
Here's your diamond, and my school's still better than
Yeah.
yours. Yes, that's
Suck
nice.
it.
Yeah. I love that. So okay. So what would your take be on social media? Like, especially now. I mean, it's so important to be viral. It's so important to be trending. It's so important to be there. Or it's like I have. Give me a number. 500. I have 500 followers. That's not enough. I need to get to 1,000 by the end of this month, and I'm still in form 5.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's that urge? What's your take on social media?
See, that's the thing. I think we place importance and value on something. So the fact that we even think that to be viral is important, to stay relevant is important. I don't think that's true, because we have to remember that social media is a realm that is not real. Like, it's not. I think it's just something that we use as a tool, but it should never be depicted as real life. Like, just because you only have 500 followers on Instagram as opposed to 500,000 doesn't mean you're less important or you're less valuable or that you should be treasured less than the person who has more followers than you.
Okay.
I think social media is a great tool. Don't get me wrong. I'm always on it all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, being like, I'm never on social media. No, I am. I am.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
am I.
Yeah,
I like.
just like scrolling through, seeing what's
Yeah,
up.
true.
But I think we should take back that power of putting an importance on it.
Right. Okay. So this is the two of us
Yeah.
talking. You know what I mean? And I think that we pretty much have the same reaction or cara pendekatan tu, it's pretty much the same lah. On days where we don't feel like posting, we don't post.
Yeah.
We just scroll.
Yeah.
Say hello, double tap once,
Yeah.
twice. But there are people who make it a point in their day. It's a regimented schedule kind of thing.
Right.
Okay, I need to post one post in every 2 days, or else my follower's gonna take a dip.
Right.
Or for my business,
Right.
sort of thing. So,
Right.
why do you think we put so much? Why do you think we put so much
Into it.
importance into it? Yeah, and
As a community, as a whole, like as a society.
as a whole.
I think it's, if you look back at the intention, what is the intention of you putting things up on social media? It's so people can perceive you a certain way. I think, I'm not in high school anymore. I'm not in high school during the time of social media, so I don't know what it's like there now.
There was no social media
There was
while I
no
was in high school.
Exactly.
It's so sad. Oh wait, we had Friendster and MySpace.
Oh, I had Friendster too and MySpace for a while. But see, the thing is, it didn't explode as big as Instagram is now. Like,
Yeah.
you don't walk around school. Like, sometimes I go out to the mall and my brother will nudge me and be like, oh, that girl's Insta famous. What does that even mean? What does Insta famous even mean?
Well, once upon a time, it meant instantly famous. So that was the whole, reality show kind of thing.
Right.
Okay, so faham. But now it's
Yeah.
Insta famous, and it's.
And it's like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but most of these quote unquote Insta famous girl or guys are people. Typically, they're pretty.
Yeah.
Typically, they're nice to look at.
Yes.
No complaints.
Right.
They have maybe a lifestyle that's perceived on Instagram that people envy. And people go to their page to envy them.
Yeah.
Or to see like what's up with them and feel I guess in a way a little bit less about themselves when you go to people who are Insta famous.
Yeah, why do you do that? I mean, why do we do that though?
I don't know. Maybe it's just like a human thing. I'm sure there's some science behind it.
Yeah.
Which is too smart for me. But I'm, you know what? I try and not think too much about like why other people or why communities do things, because at the end of the day, I think the only thing I have control over is myself.
There you go.
So what I do is that, okay, there are all these Insta famous people out there. There are all these influencers that go to events and like post it up. That is all great for them. But
Yeah.
what is it that I want for myself?
Yeah.
You know? So I recently, like if you go to my Instagram page, I haven't posted anything in a month.
Yeah, since August.
You've been to my page
Yes,
recently?
I did my homework. I did. Yep. Thank you.
And I've gotten like lots of really nice messages of people being like, where are you? Are you okay? I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm in my house. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
But why am I not on social media? Because I don't want to.
Yeah, I
because
just don't feel like it.
Yeah, and I have nothing to post about. And that's the thing for me personally. Again, I can only talk to for myself, which is I only want to post or create content that I think brings value to people,
Yeah.
or has a certain again, value. I think we just have to go back to what is it that is important for us. Like what is important for some businesswomen on Instagram is to post
Their
things about their
products.
products
Yeah.
so that people can buy. That's
Right.
fine. But for me, I'm not selling anything. The only thing I'm doing is I'm sharing.
Right.
And I have nothing to share that I think would be beneficial for people right now, which
Yeah.
is why I don't post anything.
Okay, so that's fantastic. So at least now we know that pretty much why you are on social media, so that
Correct.
you know there are moments where you want to share things.
Yeah.
There are moments where maybe you want to promote things where it depends on,
Yeah.
because you're currently doing freelance, right?
Right.
So here and there. So yeah, you're helping out your friends with
Yeah.
certain businesses. So maybe you have a pretty healthy following. So you
Yeah.
wanna help promote your friend's business. Why
Yeah.
not, right? Okay.
Yeah.
But are you now? Be honest. I want complete and utter honesty.
Yes.
Are you the kind that would be uncomfortable or anxious, or you just feel, oh man, what's going on? What did I do wrong? When your particular post does not hit a certain number of likes or shares, or
Honestly speaking,
Yeah.
I think I did.
yeah,
Yeah.
you were like
Yeah,
that.
I was like
you're
that.
not-
I'm not gonna lie. I
yeah.
definitely, there was a point in time where I would post something and it would not get more than like 2,000 likes.
Wow,
And
2,000
I
likes.
know,
I
I
like
know.
thinking like 200, but okay, 2,000.
My sister would slap me if she heard me say this. but that's
Sisters
just
are
the
for-
reality that I was in, I was surrounded by other people who had like 10, 15,000 likes on average for a post. And
Yeah.
that was the meter that I was going at. So there was a point of time where I told myself the only way I can stay relevant is to keep growing my follower base, is to keep posting cute photos of my husband so people can like those, because apparently those are the ones that do really well.
Photos of your husband.
Yeah, photos of my husband. He's pretty cute. You should check
Yeah,
him out.
no, I do. I
Yeah,
did.
you did your
Yeah,
homework.
yeah, he's cute and all, but like, hey, I'm married, alright.
that's
Like,
right.
just saying, you're cute
Sorry.
too, baby. Okay, Mika Abdullah, you're cute too. Okay,
So
what are you doing to me here, sister?
sorry,
Come on,
sorry.
man. Okay.
So I think I did go through that phase where I felt like I needed to hit those likes to feel good about myself.
Right. Yeah.
But again, just like I said, I think I grew, I learned, I changed. I went through life experiences that have taught me that likes on Instagram don't matter.
Yeah.
Like, I can post a really meaningful photo and maybe it only affects like 500 people that would like it.
Right.
Then that's fine.
Yeah.
That just speaks to them, not to me, because I like every single thing that I post.
Yeah, of course. If not, you won't post it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and of course, because you write, you love to write.
Yeah.
The captions, I love reading your captions.
Oh, mashallah, thank you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I'm that kind of person. I love to look at the photos. And yes, the photos are very nice and everything, but the captions,
Yeah.
the captions are very important to me. That's
Yeah.
one of the important parts. So do you get annoyed if they're, the likes are okay, it's there, but the caption always gets either misconstrued, misunderstood, or let's say it's a photo of your husband, but in your caption is going, I don't know, very sweet and everything.
Very somewhat as they
Yeah,
say.
somewhat young, right? But then there are comments like macam, like not so nice comments that may not even be relevant, and it's just just people being nasty? Have you ever had that kind of?
I want to say, alhamdulillah, I think the community that I have, the community of women and maybe, I guess, I have 10% of male following, which is
Really?
quite interesting. Yeah.
Wow.
I think I have a really good community that follow me.
Okay.
So, alhamdulillah, I have never, well, not say never, but most of the time I get really positive, uplifting, nice comments. Alhamdulillah. Obviously, there are one or two buggers that are just like, you know, I hate those coin people, those people that want to sell
I don't get it.
old
I've been trying
Malaysian
to
money.
figure out what the deal is. I mean, how does the scam work?
I know. I just block them. I block them.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
Like,
I
go
gave
sell
up
money
after
on someone else's
I gave up after like the first week of like, what? I wonder what they're doing. I wonder how the scam works. Do we put in the money and then they don't get it, and then after a week, like, seriously, dude, this is like the 7th time. And the 7th photo.
And they're all white people.
Yeah, photos of white people
Photos
who
of white
speak
people.
amazingly fluent bahasa Melayu,
Yeah,
mind you. So yeah, like macam kok ia pun nak menipu bang. You know?
Yeah, sorry. So as I was saying, I have a lot of, I think, really good people following me that comment really nice things, that send me DMs. And I enjoy DMs because that's when you get like an unfiltered view, because that's when you can say anything you want to say and no one else can read what you're saying between each other.
Yeah, okay.
You know, other than comments, everyone can like or whatever. So yeah, I think I've been really lucky in that sense. Obviously, there are those comments that say things like, "Oh, your husband's so handsome. Why is he with you?" And I'm like, "Excuse me." For my personality and my wit and my intelligence.
Oh my God. Where have you, what rock have you been living under?
You know, and I think that's also where body image comes into it as
Yeah.
well. I think when you see, you know, a pretty cute white Malay-ish looking guy, because my husband's mixed,
Okay.
he's half and half, and a girl who is a little bit tanner, some people just get like a little bit turned off, like, oh, you guys don't match. Why are you together?
Are you serious? These are actual comments.
Yeah.
What's wrong with them?
I don't know.
Why?
You know, they just want to express themselves on someone else's page about
This
two
is what
people
I
they
will
don't even
never-
know.
I'll never understand that. No, honestly,
You know.
because yeah, speaking about body image, I mean, I suppose I'm okay because I have one of the it's called Laidback Leya, right? So yeah, I am like that. You know, I put on whatever it is that I grab first thing I grab on, and makeup is sometimes, yeah, maybe no, I really don't care. And I think that was one of the reasons why my husband married me, because I really don't care. So but you know, my sisters are at an age where they're very impressionable.
Right.
And my youngest sister, she's the biggest of all of us, as in that she's the more sturdy, because we're Arab Chinese, right? My father's very there's more Arab in my father's side of the family, and there's more Chinese on my mother's side of the family. She inherited my dad's side, so she's tough, you know, and she's her frame is bigger than the rest of us.
That's beautiful.
It is, and she's gorgeous, and she's this big pile of happiness and joy. We call her Joy. Okay, she is the joy of the family, and I hate and it hurts me every single time there's a comment about her weight or her size in comparison to us. We are, for one thing, the three of us are like, okay, we're lacking a lot of width and a lot of EC where we would like, you know. And so we love her body shape, her body image, but alhamdulillah, she doesn't take it too hard so much. But how much can a person take?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So she has her own dealing mechanism. What about you? I mean, do those comments ever get to the point where you start doubting your own self-confidence? Or
I think in the beginning when I first started getting those, I would be like, why are these horrible people saying these things? They don't even know me. So in the beginning, yes, it did break me down. I'm not going to lie. But I think, again, like I said, now that I've grown a bit more and, you know, developed in my thinking and in my understanding on why these people are possibly this way, I'm chill.
Yeah?
I read it, I have a little giggle, I screenshot it and send it to my mom, and then I delete the comment.
Yeah. That's
because
awesome.
there's for me in I have control over what's on my page. So
Definitely, yeah.
if your comment, and there's free speech, obviously, say what you want to say, but if it's offending to me or if it's offending to someone else, then it has no place here. There's no space for negativity in my life. And if I have the power to remove that, then unfortunately, I'm sorry, but I will.
Well, it's not unfortunate. It's very good. Yes, and I like that approach to things, as opposed to retaliating on social media as well.
I think it's best to sometimes silence is the best thing.
Yeah.
When you don't egg them on, they don't have that satisfaction of, oh, she read it and I got a reaction out of her. When they have no response from you, that's when you have the power to just like walk away, and they'll feel unsatisfied, like, oh, I didn't make her upset with my comment, why?
There are the kinds like that, but there are also when it's like obviously a desperate cry for help, like I'm lonely, I'm unloved and everything, and they go on and on about you on your social media. Actually, one of our we work closely with her many times, Fin Jamal. She has this thing that she does on her Instagram, the Ask series. So what she does is she just answers questions the best way she knows how. And a lot of the time you get comments like, I used to be against you, I used to be anti-FJ. Can you imagine? They had a hashtag for her. Anti-FJ, anti-Finjamal and everything. But now after the Ask, I love you so much, everything. And it just... why? You know what I mean? And it just it just shows that her perseverance in not caring, and just like, okay, you don't like it, it's fine, I'm not going to egg you on, I'm not going to retaliate, but if after a while they always come back. So that's a good point to keep in mind there. Okay, so now there is one word that usually pops up on my social media, on everybody. Okay, you mentioned earlier that you really don't like that word. Yes, idol. Right. So okay, you are at a position right now where a lot of young girls, impressionable girls, are looking up to you, and wanting to be you, wanting to have what you have, and in all niceness, they're not the oh, I don't have what you have, so I'm going to be mean to you. No, they're the nicer ones who will continue to make dua for you and everything. But at the same time, Kak Iman, I idolize you. Okay, cringe. That word, idol.
I think it goes a little bit back into my education, where I was taught in Islamic school to never use the word idol, because we are taught, this is gonna make me boring, but like in Zaman Jahiliyyah, the Prophet with all the idols, and blah blah blah. So for me, the word idol always had a sort of negative connotation. Because we should never idolize anything, anyone, because it's only Allah at the end of the day, right? So when people do use that term with me, when they do send me those sweet messages, I know it's coming from a good place, but it does make me uncomfortable. So most of the time, what I do when I get those messages is I internally thank them, and I internally make dua for them, and then I respond with mashallah, thank you so much, and then after that I also try and send them a dua as well. Because I do understand that most of these women or these ladies that are following me are younger, are impressionable women. They are either going in high school, they're in university, they're just starting out, and they are seeing this almost 30 something who's married, who's
okay, some of y'all may not see, I've seen that, but there's a bit of an eye roll. What? At almost 30 something.
I am almost 30. So and I think they only see what I post, which is the cute dinner dates, the times I go out with my family, me in nice clothes. What they don't see is me sprawled on my couch at 3:00, being like, oh my god, I have nothing to do,
let's veg out for the next 2 hours.
They don't see the laundry, they don't see the unwashed dish. Oh my god, I'm outing myself. They don't see all of that, they don't see the scratching of head of oh shoot, I don't have enough money to pay my TNB bill, that kind of thing. And that's because I don't share that stuff. They only see what I post. And I think also the previous employment that I had, that also maybe lets people think that, oh, she also leads that kind of lifestyle. But it's not. Inshallah, I like to think I'm very down to earth. I don't have like extravagant or luxurious things. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I like to think that my parents have taught me that values are more important than like material things.
Yeah.
And I think that, inshallah, and I think that a lot of people tie material things to happiness, and I think that we
Yeah,
shouldn't.
yeah. I get that a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So that's for. All right. So now we are going to go. I don't idolize you, but
Okay.
I'm not going to use that word. I'm not going to use that word. But I am loving how put together you are.
mashallah.
For that, this is what I meant earlier by that age group. When if you look at it, the 7 years, it's wow. Yeah, I was in standard 1 when you were born. I was already in uniform when you were born. But yeah, it really does not make a difference because you're so put together.
Oh, mashallah, thank you.
And I'm seeing a lot of big things coming your way, inshallah. You know, and you know if if your husband continues to allow you to post photos of him for like quick likes, that's awesome. Without charging you,
Without charging.
that's awesome. Okay, you gotta maintain that. Don't even let him listen to this podcast because then he knows he will be able to charge you soon. So, okay, per likes. So, okay, so now we're gonna move on to a quick rapid fire question.
Oh, dear.
Then let's just see how put together you
Oh
are.
my gosh. You can't see the lights, guys, but the lights are really hot. And
I know it's like what third degree what's it called? Those scenes in cop shows and movie shows. What are they called? Interrogation.
Interrogation.
So lame. Okay, so all right, here are the rapid fire questions.
Okay.
You have to choose between the two. Okay,
So I have options.
you have options.
Okay.
You indeed have options. Okay, very quickly. Banana or carrot?
Banana.
Broccoli or apple?
Broccoli.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Chris Evans or Chris Hemsworth?
Hemsworth.
Adam Levine or Justin Timberlake?
Levine.
Oh, okay, sorry. All right, so not so 28-year-old after all. Yoga or Zumba?
Yoga.
IG story, IG post?
Story.
Oh, all right, okay. I haven't seen any of those either in quite some
Oh,
time.
yeah.
So, all right. Movies or TV shows?
TV shows.
What TV shows?
Right now, I'm really hooked on Survivor.
Survivor?
Yeah.
Survivor.
Survivor, where they get thrown on an island.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I've seen like almost every season.
Since when? I mean, I think the first episode,
we're
first
in-
season was like I was in form Form
We're
2.
we're in season 37 now. Shout out, just so everyone knows. But I have been off it for a while, so I am restarting season 36. I started last night.
Is this something that? Oh my God. Okay, is this something that you do with your husband?
Yeah.
Okay, because we have Modern Family or Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, okay. Let me just say, we are also watching Modern Family now
Yeah.
because I realized I've never seen the whole thing.
I know, it's awesome, isn't
It's
it?
really
And
good.
it's so relatable. Okay, never mind. We're like completely shouting out for it. Not even local products anymore. Okay, we're moving on. Okay, producer's giving me that stink eye already. Okay, so okay, continuing rapid fire questions. A day at the park or a day at home?
Park.
Really? You have a park near your house?
A Canadian park, FYI.
Oh, okay. Gardening or cooking?
Gardening.
Do you cook?
Yes.
Well,
I don't know why I said gardening because I don't garden at all. My mom gardens, so I watch her. So maybe that's why.
that's therapeutic.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Fiction or non-fiction?
Non.
Photography or drawing?
Photography.
Writing or reading?
Writing.
Okay. McDonald's or KFC?
McDonald's.
No.
KFC
a bit too
chicken
much.
makes me so sick.
Really?
Yeah, I can't-
okay.
I can't handle it.
McDonald's it is. All right. I had McDonald's yesterday. What did you have?
I haven't had McDonald's in a while.
Okay, but what would be the ideal happy meal for you
I'm
right
a
now?
a filet o fish girl.
Awesome. Cool. Okay, okay. Blue or green?
Blue.
Pop or pastel?
Pop. What pop?
I don't know what's pop.
What question is this?
Pop.
Color.
Oh, pop.
Pop of color up or a pastel,
Pastel.
color.
Oh.
Pastel.
Pastel.
Change my mind,
Okay.
yeah.
Dress or abaya?
Dress.
Dress. London or Paris?
London.
Have you been to either?
I've been to London. I've apparently been to Paris as a child, but I don't remember any of it.
Okay. All right. Okay. I vote for Paris. It's really beautiful. It
Really?
is. It's
But I've
wonderful.
heard people are really mean there.
I think everywhere is mean if you're in a
True,
hijab. So yeah, but it depends lah. Actually, no. As Paris, the trick is to learn a few French words or French sentences.
oui, oui.
Yeah, because they get turned off when they hear you speak English
Oh.
as a start of
Bonjour.
bonjour. Comment ça va?
and
you're in.
Ça va bien.
Yeah, d'accord. You're golden. Okay, so day or night?
Day.
Wow, this is so wow. I wouldn't know whether you're answering correctly. Minimalist or complex?
Minimalist.
Okay. Oh, I get it now. Minimalist or complex? Personality. Producers.
Producer just gave you the
Yes, the
the
okay
round
sign.
with three, yeah,
The okay sign.
Round.
So now that okay sign would also indicate that we are out of time already. We could go on and on. And you know
could.
what? We may just do that the next time round.
Can I come back?
Yes, of course.
Oh,
Are you
wonderful.
crazy?
Oh.
Of course. You know what we can do is we can get like some more people, and then we can talk about social media and stuff like that. Maybe somebody to bridge the gap between the 7-year-old.
Oh my
7 years. Because
It's not that long.
No, because I don't know which to feel more. It's wow, she's 7 years younger. I feel so old, or wow, she's 7 years younger. I feel so bodoh. So you know what I mean? Or not? So yeah, no, it's awesome. You are awesome, and I'm alhamdulillah that we got this opportunity to sit and chat.
Yes.
And inshallah that it will. Yeah, we're gonna have you back.
Inshallah. Thank
Hopefully,
you so
if
much.
I have any pull with my producer, I'm gonna have you back. Inshallah.
It was lovely meeting you. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much. And thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are going to have more of this. And if you like it, you must let us know what you want to talk, what you want us to talk about, and what you want to listen to. And yes, you just heard me drop the pen on the table. So that's fantastic. So yes, stay tuned for the next episode. Inshallah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. If you enjoyed that, awesome. Alhamdulillah. Thank you. But yeah, also like, let your friends know about what's happening here. They might like it too, and I might be, extra happy. And then, or you can comment, or you can share, and it's like so awesome. So yeah.